Hey, what's up, guys? So today in the mail, I got this, and it's gonna be my VividLumen FNG5 buds. I haven't seen any reviews on these things yet, really online. I've seen a lot of people on Instagram with it, running VividLumen lighting and stuff. I reached out to them a while back, and got to talking. Took a little while because it's been kind of busy, but I ended up securing a partnership with them. And I got a 10% off discount code for you guys it's gonna be in the description below. But I'm just gonna open this up real quick. See what's in here. I'll show you guys the lights. Give you guys my initial reaction or my initial, I guess, overview of the lights. What I think of them. It did take a while to get. I mean, granted, it's coming from Canada, and it's coming from like the west coast of Canada, out by fucking Vancouver, and I'm in upstate New York, so it's pretty far. All right, so they get a little, like everybody else does now, a little VividLumen thing. Here are the covers. I went with the amber combo covers. The packaging on this is pretty cool. It's like a little bag. It definitely seems pretty heavy duty. So they clip in like this. It sets inside the light. You guys will see once I get the light out. Bunch of packaging. The tiniest sticker I've ever seen in my life. But it's a sticker, so. Obviously another one of these. Packaging, a bunch of paper shit, nothing else. The packaging is good though, it's packaged well. None of the product was moving around or anything. Everything was tight in this box. I'd say each one of these probably weigh, honestly, I don't know how much each one of these weighs. It's a pretty decent amount. You can tell it's definitely well made just from the weight of it. I would hope. But let's just open this thing up here. Let's see if I can aim this down here. The better FN Lights. I like that. That's kind of cool. It's catchy. The box is pretty cool. Packaging's awesome. Like I said, this company's out of Canada. So let's see right here. Oh, we got an actual sticker. We got some literature here. I'm assuming it's pretty cool. It's like an overview of the light. You don't really see that every day when you order a light. Cool. I don't know what's going on with the camera here, so here's the box. Here's the light. The light actually comes with a, looks like a black cover. It's gonna be on the light. Yeah, so, and okay. Like I said, it's packaged pretty well. And this is like a high density, like very thick, hard foam. So you're gonna have the actual mount for it here. Damn, it's pretty hefty. It uses a single bolt and then 2 screws in the side of the light, like most lights are using nowadays. There's a few that have pretty good designs, like Heretic. The light attaches. That's for another video. The light itself. Wow. Holy shit, man. This thing's it's pretty big, honestly. So, like I said, it comes with a black cover on it. Holy shit. This is a super big. I mean, not like super big size-wise, but I mean like the driver, or not the drivers, but the actual optics itself on this light. It's very, very large. The LED chips are also pretty big. I believe this pushes out, I could be wrong. Oh, here it is right here. almost 7,900 lumens coming out of this light. So for the cost of this, I would say Now, I haven't used it yet, so I can't speak too much on the beam pattern or the quality of light that's going to be output, but just on the sheer numbers for what you're paying per lumen, I guess you could say. I don't know the lux or candela of these lights. I'd have to look all that up. And you guys can look it up if you want. But for the lumens, what you're paying for, I would say the Baja Designs LP4s or LP6s, I believe, are like around 9 or 10,000 lumens, something like that. And this is about 2,000 lumens short of that, but it's also half the price. Like I said, it's cool that it comes with this black cover, like this. Just snaps on. Like I said, I opted to get the amber combo covers, which are right here. And it tells you the top, and you literally just clip right in. I like that design. It's pretty cool, honestly. If you don't want an amber, you can just take it off. You have clear. If you just, I guess, driving on the highway or something, you could just run it with these until you go to actually use them and get out. Because, I mean, you're not going to be using these things on road. This is definitely be something you're going to be using off road, because you're going to be blinding the shit out of people with 8,000 lumens. I mean, even when I'm running the Heretic Designs, the BA-4, I ran it down low on my truck in the valence where it was about the same height as the fog lights. And I aimed them where it was in line with the cutoff, basically, but I was still getting flashed if I had those on when it was raining or whatever. But yeah, probably definitely don't want to use these on road. I'm pretty excited. I'll post a video or something later on, or update this when I actually use them. Or maybe I'll wait to upload this. That would make more sense. But yeah, this is the depth of them. They're pretty large light. They're pretty light though, I guess, for what this is, honestly. And I'm not 100% sure, but there's like 4 small threaded holes in the back right here where it looks like, I don't know if they make something for it, but it almost looks like you could use some kind of linkable mounting system and run these up on a roof rack or something. I actually want to do something like that in the future, so I'm gonna have to reach out to them and ask them what these holes are actually designed for, because that would be pretty killer if these were linkable with these 2 little screw holes, and you could just link these together, like similar to all the other companies' lights, basically. Like I said, depth-wise, they're not super far. I'd say they're probably about, I don't know, the tape measure. I have a multi-tool. Maybe that has something on it. Maybe not get fucked right. But yeah, I'd say there's probably about 3 inches. I don't know. Like I said, you probably have to look on their website. The literature doesn't really state the dimensions of this. Let's see here. Future of powerful lighting is here. Long anticipated waiting is over. Your vastly delivered a rugged design that's sufficient. Engineering will allow you to travel further. Your journey starts here, led by the most reliable partner, VividLumen. So they're 4 watts, or actually, sorry, 4 amps, 48 watts, 6,000 Kelvin color. So it's obviously it's going to just be an LED, white LED. Interchangeable lenses, as you guys saw, you can change out those lenses. They're 412 watt high intensity Osram LED chips. Like I said, the LED chips themselves, or the drivers, looked like they were pretty large compared to other companies. Let's see. Oh, yeah. No shit. It's right there. Use our EasyLink mounting kits to effortlessly connect your FN5 in series. So there you go. That's probably the next thing I'm going to do. And then I'll have to try to fashion a mount on my front runner slimline where I can have, I would probably mount, I would say like 7 of them up there possibly. And have 2 amber combo on the outer side, so 1 on each side. Then the amber, actually no, I'll just do 4 of these, and then 3 clear spots in the middle. And I would try to have them so it's wired separately, so I can use the amber and the white lights separate from each other instead of just running a light bar up there like I have now. That'd be pretty cool. I'll definitely, obviously, shoot a video of the install of these. It's gonna be straightforward because I already have everything there. Basically, all I got to do is just unplug the current lights I have, and I also got to make sure that this is gonna work because I'm trying to remember if it's a male or female Deutsch style connector that I have in there now. I think it's a male that's in the truck, so it should mount up seamlessly. I like the wire. It's pretty malleable. That's one thing I like about the lights is the wires. The only downside is if it gets damaged, I mean, I guess you would have to undo the housing to replace this or something, or not sure, but this is pretty well made. The finish on it is also really good. I don't know if it's a powder coating or what, but it's pretty nice. I don't see any major defects in this. But yeah, that's it right there. That's the amber combo. And like I said, you have that. All you gotta do is clip it on there. It clears. And that's spotlight. When you don't have anything on, it's just a spotlight. And then you have that right there, which is just a black cover. Which, like I said, if you're doing a lot of highway driving or something, I think it would be worth it to just run these on the front, so you don't risk anything smashing up these lenses like rocks, bugs, or whatever. Same thing, like you won't really want to run that on the highway, I would assume. I don't know. I would rather run the black one if I was driving on the highway for a far distance, because I don't want to also mess up these amber ones. Once I'm off-road, I would just clip these on, switch it up. Which is cool because there's so many different, I think there's like 4 or 5 interchangeable beam patterns. Look at this one here, you got the spot, you got your amber combo, I believe a yellow combo, a yellow spot, but I don't think they have an amber spot. I think it's just an amber combo. I could be wrong. I'd have to look that up, but yeah. And then, like I said, the mounting bracket is right here. That's the mounting bracket, all the hardware for it. I'll actually just do this real quick so you guys can see. Put this together. So you're gonna get, looks like 4 bolts. Okay, that makes sense. It's a little bit of larger light, so it's gonna just go just like that. Although I could mount it this way. I don't know, it depends, I guess. It's all situational. Right now I'm just going to do it like this, see what happens. So for this, I'm going to assume, since it doesn't come with any of that, it's just going to be a little lock washer here. And I'm going to put that, thread that into the light itself. I like also how it has the 4 screws, since it's a larger light. And if you go to adjust it, it's a little bit heavy. Could lose like the orientation or the adjustment angle on it, kind of, because it's so large, the light. The one thing I will say though is the threads on this have a lot of coating on them, so it makes it a little bit tough to screw these in. I would have honestly preferred if they had regular washers also, like small washers to go on the other side of these lock washers, so you're not going to scratch up the surface of the mount for the light. But I don't know, I mean, it's solid design. Pretty amped to get these things on, honestly. but I'm not 100% sure how this is gonna work on my truck, the way that the lights are mounted. But I think it should be fine. So you can adjust the angle on this pretty drastically, honestly. I mean, there it is there. It's almost, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it really. But it's pretty good angle on that. You can angle it way down if you want, angle it way up. I'm gonna probably try to run it just straight forward, I guess, like this. And then, like I said, I'll show you guys mounting it on the truck. So to access the connectors the way my setup is, I'm gonna have to undo. I'm not gonna pull off the whole front grill. It's kind of a waste of time. All I gotta do is just take off this little valence cover type thing right here. I just use a little tweaker, flathead screwdriver to pop all these little plastic pop rivet things, whatever you want to call them. And then once I do this, there you go, the 6 are done. And then I believe it's just double check here, a T15. So there's gonna be, I believe, 3 screws. One right here in the center. And you're gonna just unscrew that. There's gonna be another one, I believe, right here at the end. Actually, correction, these might be a T20. I think they're a T15. Either way, it's just these 3 screws and those 6 little pop rivet things. Another screw at the end here. Once those are undone, I'm going to take my trim removal tool. And there's going to be like these little tabs that you're going to depress or pull over this piece. And there's going to be, I believe, like 6 of these tabs or something like that. It's pretty straightforward to take this off. I've done this like so many times now at this point. I believe that's all of them. Yep. And I just kind of bend it out of the way like that. Throw that off to the side. So now that this is off right here, like I just showed you guys, the next thing I'm going to do is just unplug the Dutch style connectors. So no lights on, and the spotlight's on. They're pretty bright, honestly. I don't know if you can really tell in the video, but I mean it's daytime, and they're that bright. So there they are. You can see on the bottoms of these two, you've got the diffused like a floodlight, I guess. They sit pretty close to the grill. It's basically perfect, honestly, in my opinion. They come out basically flush with the bull bar too. These things are pretty killer looking, honestly. I like the design. So all it's left to do now is kind of just clean everything up. It's kind of a clusterfuck. But I'm gonna just put this valence, plastic valence piece back on. And I'm gonna call it a day. Looks absolutely sick. So, as you guys can see, with the Heretic Designs lights, this design here is pretty similar kind of to how these look. So that looks pretty awesome. Like, this brings the truck together big time.